do you want to tell us about your first time going out to Mavs? Like what it felt like, what you saw?
Okay, first time at Mavericks. So I had borrowed a board from a shaper who had like left a board in San Francisco.
Stamps.
Yep, Tim Stamps. This is orange and yellow gun. So I borrowed a board. Someone gave me a leash, and then I had like one of the little impact suit top things.
Half
And
one.
yeah, my uncle who like really got me into surfing a lot. He had like the dream to surf Mavericks, and he had like a Jay Moriarty sticker on his truck, and we'd watch Power Lines videos all the time. So I'd always kind of had it as like a goal, but wasn't very like vocal about it just because I didn't think I could do it. And I remember Ryan Augustine, I was
Wow.
working at a surf shop with him, and he was like, "Oh yeah, like you can do it." And it was the first time someone had like
He's
vocalized, yeah, that I was like capable of doing it. And I was like, "Oh, okay. I guess if you believe in me, then maybe I should believe in myself." And so I came up on the cliff, and I think we were kind of like the first people. And you're like, I was like, I don't know if I should go out without a vest. And this was kind of before. I feel like now like vests are like
Standard.
very standard. But this was like when it was still kind of
It's like 50-50.
yeah, like not everyone had one yet. And then you were like, barely knew you, and you were like, yeah, you can wear mine. And I was like, okay. And then we get back to you're like, let's get out there before everyone else paddles out. So we run back, and so I kind of didn't have time to like get nervous because it was just like, oh, okay, this is happening now. And you like gave me the vest, showed me how it worked. We paddled out. You immediately paddled deeper than everyone in the lineup.
Oh God.
And then tried to send it on your first wave, went up over the falls, almost got a 2-wave hold down. And then I like paddled over to you, and I was like, I think you need this more than I do. So I gave you the vest back, and I don't even know if I caught one wave that day, nothing crazy, but I definitely got the bug in me. And then you became my like little
Partner.
person in my ear every time there was a big swell. Let's go, let's do it. And it was good because I think you had been surfing for like 6 months or something to that point.
I was going to Mavericks after 6 months surfing. I think that was like my second year growing up because I had bought in the vest at this point. And yeah, the reason why I gave you the vest is because I wasn't planning on wearing it. At this time in big wave surfing, when the vest came out, it started getting really crowded.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, like the guardians of these waves, they were saying that people didn't belong there, that needed a vest, relied on a vest. And I believed that I didn't need the vest. And I wanted it so bad, I was willing to do whatever it takes. And it felt safe to me. You know, the leashes were really good at that time, so they'll pull you up.
Yeah.
The impact suits were pretty good. And
you're wearing a wetsuit, so that
yeah,
makes you
you're wearing
buoyant too.
a wetsuit, and I felt, I felt comfortable. And I mean, I'll talk about that wipeout really quickly. Basically, that year, I remember it was my third season surfing big waves, and I had caught a wave the first swell, and I made a goal to catch a wave every single swell, at least one wave, and that swell was just a lot bigger than all the other swells. And I paddled out, and I just went deep, and we were the only ones out there. And then as people came in, it got more and more crowded, and the sets got bigger and bigger and bigger. And I remember just thinking, okay, you have to do this, otherwise you're just never going to become a big wave surfer in the way you want to become one. So I just saw the biggest wave I'd ever seen. I paddled for it, and I kind of overcommitted, paddled super far in, and it was like barreling over my head. I remember it getting steeper and steeper, like paddling down the face, and I just pretty much jumped off the board, and that beat down was so gnarly. I don't even remember getting hit. I just remember being upside down, underwater, head first, and I could feel the bottom, and I was trying to push off it, and I couldn't push off the bottom, and I felt that water bouncing. And like my friends would say, the nose of the board was just up and circling, and I remember being in an orbit, like just spinning around, but came up, no second wave, and that was really heavy.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you got to see that.
Yeah. That was the start of our friendship and big wave surf journey together. So that was pretty cool.